hello. This is my second time recording. Hopefully this does not randomly shut off this time, So let's just get to it. This is gonna be part two. Well, you can see. What if Godzilla was sealed inside of Naruto? Now, where we left off was when Naruto was in the classroom with Sasuke and Sakura. And when Kakashi arrived and supposedly fell for the trick or trap. And obviously you know that he did not really fall for it, but he was, testing them or whatever, Naruto is not amused at all. Sasuke is not amused. Sakura is a little amused. And now let's go to let's go to when they go to the rooftop. Kakashi calls out Sakura. Sakura says the same little things. He doesn't say that she doesn't like Naruto. Naruto has the presence of someone strong, someone who does not want to be messed with, someone who is indestructible. And, Naruto was almost all those things. And so nobody really messed with him. Nobody hated him because of Kushina and everything. And let's, okay. Now he calls out Sasuke. He says all the shenanigans. The evil, the freaking Kaido's, then he says something else. His other goal is to be a ruler among rulers, the best of the best. And that surprised Kakashi because he thought he was just all out for revenge. He didn't think he wanted anything else. But I guess he did. Now he calls out Naruto. Naruto just stares at Kakashi with this dark, pressure going on to Kakashi. And Kakashi is like, okay, I guess we're not doing that then. And so then he explains that there's going to be another test. And Sakura is kind of mad because what? We have another test? I thought we already did the test to become Genin. And Kakashi said, oh, there's a reason why we're taking this test. You just got to find out why. And, and then, Kakashi leaves, Sasuke leaves, Sakura looks at Sasuke when he leaves, then she looks back at Naruto, which is Naruto just laying down, and she saw for a glimpse that he had a little bit of happiness in his eyes, he could see emotion in his eyes for a split second. Then it went away. And she didn't know that he could actually feel emotions, so that surprised her. Then she leaves as well. Then Naruto leaves. And he goes back to Kushina and everything, eats, and then goes to bed. Let's go to the next day. Now the next day, Sasuke and Sakura go to the training ground, And then they have to wait another 20 minutes, and Naruto is finally there. They were kind of mad at him because they're like, come on, bro. Why do you take your time? Like, Kakashi already does that. Why you're doing it too? Naruto just ignores Sakura, because Sakura was the one who was saying that, you know. And then, finally, Kakashi gets there after, like, a couple of hours. And, Sasuke and Sakura, didn't eat, and Naruto didn't eat. Because Kushina knew what this test was, and, well, you know what? No, she does feed Naruto, because, well, she didn't want her baby to be, hungry. And then, Kakashi explains that there's only 2 bells, and Sakura asks why there's only 2 bells, and Kakashi says, well, only 2 of you are gonna pass, and 1 of you is going back to, well, the academy. Or do they go back to academy? I can't remember. I'm gonna say academy. And then the whole thing begins. Naruto doesn't go out of bounds this time, like he doesn't go before it starts. You know, Sakura and Sasuke go into the thing, the trees and everything. And Kakashi brings out the book, you know, and Naruto's just standing there, looking up in the sky. And Kakashi's quite confused about this. He was thinking that he was pretty arrogant, for Kushina's child. And then you can see this atomic energy coming off his eyes. See that his eyes start glowing to the, like, you can barely see his, like, he this time has, very dark blue eyes, so, yeah, his dark blue eyes are now light, very light blue, and you can see just energy coming off him. And then he looks straight down to Kakashi, and Kakashi has a sweat drop because he did not expect that to happen. And then he blinks for a second, and then you see Naruto straight up in his face. And then he could feel something on his face. And then he goes flying because that was an atomic punch. Okay? And this all happened in like a split second. And Kakashi went flying, because he didn't expect this. He didn't do a substitute because he didn't expect it, like, at all. And he landed, and he felt that, like, that was hard as heck. And now let's go into the fight again. Kakashi decides to put the book down, and then they start fighting. Naruto using atomic punches, atomic kicking, atomic kicks, and then at some point in the fight, he tries to bite, Kakashi's arm, and he did, but, when that happened, Kakashi, got his arm out there fast, you can see bite marks, like, on his arm, like, straight up deep. And and blood's going on. Alright, and you see Kakashi taking off, or like lifting up his headband to get his Sharingan out. When that happens, Sasuke is like wondering, like, how the heck did he get those eyes? Those are only for Uchiha. Where did he get those? And now Kakashi knows that he cannot be playing around anymore, so he actually starts to fight back instead of dodging and like, blocking. He fights back and hits Naruto straight in the face, and it was pretty fast, so Naruto couldn't react. He's still a kid, so he's not developed like everything, He gets into a tree, and then he gets back up, and I do remember when I said that he is short-tempered. Like, he gets angry fast. I mean fast. And now you can see Naruto just looking at Kakashi, and then you could see, like, atomic energy just going off his body. And he starts to glow a little bit. Like, like streaks go onto his body or whatever, and then whatever, I don't know. And, or like cracks, I guess you could say. Like cracks in a glass or whatever, I don't know. And blue just comes off there, and then green energy comes off. And that is nuclear energy. And now, I think Kakashi is kind of freaked out right now because he doesn't know what the heck's going on at all. And then, Naruto just tries to hold in this energy because he's not trying to unleash this energy, but it's too powerful for him to control. He unlocks something that he can't control, so if it happens, he can't control it. And he tries to control it, and then he roars at the top of his lung, and you can see a blast of energy just coming straight off into a big explosion. And it's coming straight at, or no, it's like a radius of the, like, it's like a nuclear explosion right now. Like, a nuke just went off. And Kakashi knew that if that were to hit him, he would die. And he needs to get the other two out there because he thinks those two are going to die as well. But one of them's not going to die, and, well, that's Sasuke. But he doesn't know that, so he gets Sakura and Sasuke out of there fast. I mean fast, because if you were to get hit, you'd be gone in a matter of seconds. And then Kakashi, I'm sorry for saying and then a lot, it's just how my things go, I'm sorry. Okay, and when they were escaping, they got far enough away to the point where they won't get annihilated, and they see a big puff of smoke everywhere. And Sasuke is like, someone who can actually challenge me. He might be my rival, and he can make me stronger. This guy, I will destroy him. And then we go to we go to Naruto. Naruto is, well, on the ground, laying there, out of energy, because that was a burst of all his energy at once. And, it really hurt his body. He could not move right now. Like, if he tried to move, it would be like your freaking, your bones breaking. That's what it would feel like if you were to try to get up. But he is trying to get up because, well, he's Naruto. And he is trying his best to get up, and he does. But he is overwhelmed. And so he gets onto one knee. And he's trying to control his breathing, but it's out of control. And Kakashi decides to go to Naruto, but he could feel something going wrong with him. Like, something is making him feel nauseous. And he realizes that something from that blast might be hurting him. So, he takes Naruto. He gets away from the blast area as quick as he can. And the nauseous stuff still, it's like hurting him, but not as much. He doesn't die. Now Naruto is just laying down, and he doesn't say a word. All you see is, just sadness in his eyes, or sorrow, and he can never fix it. Kakashi's a little worried because if someone got their hands on this kid, so many things would go wrong. And so, after that, well, no one got the bells, but he decided to let them go anyways, let them stay on the team anyways, because he knew if anybody got on the hands of this guy, or whatever, everything would happen. Everything would be so bad for the village. So he decided to get them on the team still. And let's say that's gonna be it. I'm sorry, guys. Just things are happening right now. And the next one would probably have the what's it called, the wave, the whatever, hitting the wave, the bridge builder, whatever, Zabuza, yeah. And I'll see you guys later, I guess. I hope you like this video. And I'll be doing more parts and everything. I will get 02 Part 3 out soon, so just wait for that. Okay. Bye, I guess.